Welcome back, guys. Today we will be looking at something that I have been looking very forward to actually, and it is the Zodiac Love Signs palette right here. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette made by BH Cosmetics, and I just really love it, like the idea of the zodiacs. Not that I'm so much into star signs, but I kind of like the idea that like there's one personality for each of us, literally, and I think they are very cutely corrected. Like the palette looks like this, and the colors in here, they are so beautiful. They look like this. So there's like 2 eyeshadows per, what can you say, per sign, and then there's 1 highlighter in the middle. And I already did my face. As you might see, I do look a bit pale, and that's simply because I have done my face already. Now, and I was thinking, it's always fun to have fun, but for today, for the first try out, I haven't touched any of these yet. Like, I got no idea how well, that's me, pretty, how these will work out. I got no idea at all, so I think I will just dive into like the fishes. I'm a fish, so that's why I think I'll go into to that one actually today. We will just go get my mirror so I can see what's happening. And the fishes is right here. It's like a golden. We got a base of a light brown here and then a golden shimmer. And I think actually we will start with just priming our eyes. And I forgot something. So just a second and I'll be back. I am back finally. I just had to go find another palette with a great transition shade. So now we will put our primer on. And let's see. Find our trusty mirror here. I might have said this before, but I am using my finger with these because I feel like I got a better applicator. Well, it's easier to figure out exactly where the product is going if I just do it by hand. And I am using this Stay Don't Stray from Benefit. And yeah, that's what I usually use. We will put it there. And then we will go into our, I know that's not like the palette, but I feel like the other one right here is, yeah, I don't really have a transition shade like that I would like to use. So I am using the So What right here, that one, from the Revolution makeup palette, and it's the Jewel collection in Gilded, and it's like this pretty one. Transition shade usually do is like helping the other pigments to blend easier and show more up. So I usually just take it like very, very high, because you usually can't see this color on me like anyways. It's very, very light. So that's why I use it before I use the other palette here. Now, before we start with the actual makeup, putting these on the face, I think I would actually like to swatch some of them. So I'll just like swatch one glitter and one normal eyeshadow, and then I will put them up. If I could talk today, then I will put them all up so that you can see them. It will be probably a nice picture of my arm, so that you can see the colors and what they are. And we will just go into, why not go into the one we will be taking just in a second. So we like got the fishes right here. It's like beautiful brown color. And it actually swatches like really well. That's so pretty. That is so, and I just ruined it. That's very, very pretty actually. If you can see that color, yes. And the glitter is, whoa. The glitter is also very pigmented here, so we'll just go underneath and wow. Once again, shows up very nicely here. It can be a bit hard to see because I'm turning my arm like this, but it's very, very pretty. It like has these glitters in them. I will put everything up so that you can see which colors they actually are. Sorry, I'm getting the light right in my face here. But let's just let's get into to these for now. These colors blend really easy, like it's so crazy, and the pigment is really good too. I just took the Fish's matte color all over the lid and then put the shimmer just in the middle here, and it looks really natural and really pretty. So I actually think we will almost keep it like this, and just maybe just for fun we will take the highlights. Oh wow, I can't get over these pigments. The highlight just like under the brow bone here, and I'll just take my finger just to give it some definition. It doesn't do like much, but it lifts a bit. Making it look a bit lighter. And you can always take it like in the inner corner. I think I'll do that too. We just use our fingers right now. Just rub this glitter off in there. Super pretty. Can you see that? I really like that. Okay, so we will go into some mascara next just to finish this off. And I think we'll just go for it, and then I'll see afterwards how long it will wear and how it works. But usually like that's really no fallout actually from this. It did a really good job of not smudging, like it blended really nicely with each other, so there were no problems there. And then we will see later on how it wears, and I'll pop in again just to give you like the final verdict and the final review. But I feel like it actually shows up just as well as it did on my arm. And we will just keep it at this. No, I don't know why it's always hard to see like my left eye, but my right eye is very pretty. I'll come back later and then I'll let you know what I think. We have now had this eye makeup and all this makeup on for about 5-6 hours, and it's about time I check in with you because I seriously need a shower, so I will have to wash this off just in a second. But I wanted to not show you because you can't really see, that much, it looks exactly the same. And it actually held up really, really nice. I haven't seen any difference in how the eyeshadow has applied, has been wearing for the past hours. It has just been good and great, and as it should be. And I'm really impressed with the glitters in the palette, because they are so pigmented. They are like crazy pigmented. So if it wasn't like, it's a pretty huge palette, if it wasn't so huge, I would take it everywhere with me. It could be one of my favorite palettes, just because of the good variety of colors and the intense glitters in here. I really love them. So I will definitely reach for this a lot more, not just once in a while, but probably a lot, a lot. So I'm really happy that I actually ended up buying it, and I hope if you have tried it that you like it too. If not, you're welcome to write a comment. Just tell me what's wrong, why doesn't it work for you? We're all different, so it's not necessary that the things that work for me work for you, but I really like the pigments and the way it's made the formula of the eyeshadows in this one. So I will keep on using it, and I hope you might look into it too. Or if you don't, then don't. Then I hope you just got entertained a bit, at least for today. And I hope you all have a happy life, one day at a time.